Yes, sir. Woo! What's up, everybody? It's the JD CeeLo podcast once again, coming at you live and direct, as always. What's up, everybody? Our subscribers. We're getting
Yes,
we're getting there, man.
The JD and CeeLo podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're
Absolutely.
back. We're live.
We're smelling fresh.
We're a little slow, but we're there.
Oh, absolutely.
We're busy in the weekend.
Yep.
We had shit to do. All right? I'm fucking stressed out, but we're back.
We're back.
All right?
Better than ever. Better than ever.
We got a lot to talk about. A lot of fucking talk about.
Before we start, rather.
Yes. Before we even start the show, we start everything.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you get the updates on the latest and the greatest coming from yours truly.
Yes.
And JD.
And for the first time ever, folks, starting our June podcast, our first show, we got our first sponsor. Woohoo! This is beautiful.
It's great.
We appreciate the help. We appreciate the love.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's how we get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
That's how we get the ball rolling, guys.
It's called support. That's what it is.
And the show,
Beautiful.
the JD CeeLo podcast show, is sponsored by
Brought to you by
A Touch of Perfection Barbershop.
Yes.
In New Tampa, ladies and gentlemen. In your Publix Plaza there off the corner of Cross Creek and Bruce B. Down. Address 19058 Bruce B. Down Boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, you can't miss this spot. It's a huge plaza.
Yep.
It's beautiful. The barbers are in there, guys. 100% first class. Got your affordable rates.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Anything you need, they got you. Shape up, beard, fades, mohawk, the Puerto Rican, the Dominican, you name it. We got it all. Please, when you get out there, please speak to Ed Bello. He's the owner of the shop. We want to give a personal shout out to him, too. Fly, Eagles, fly. Ed, we love you, pal.
The Giant fans are going to love that. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yes. Please, guys, before you do anything and you walk in there, book your online appointments over at edbarber.genbook.com. Once again, that's edbarber.genbook.com, guys. Or hours of operation Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., guys. They're very flexible. If you let them know if you're going to be there late, you're going to be there early. Okay? And if you can't do all that, then use the old-fashioned way.
Just walk in.
All right? You walk in. Or you get on the horn. 813-999-8909. 813-999-8909, guys.
Yep. It's that simple.
A Touch of Perfection Barbershop. We appreciate you guys.
Yep.
And they'll be with us for a while, giving us the support we need.
Oh, absolutely.
And I appreciate it. And trust me, this is going to go a long way.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Ed. We appreciate it, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now.
And
we got that out of the way. And time to piss off my partner.
Here he comes.
Well, Chris.
Here he comes.
We haven't spoken since the debacle that your Knicks have been.
I was too distraught.
Swept out.
I was too distraught to even talk.
Open up the hefty bag.
Yep. Round it up.
They threw you in there.
Yep.
They closed the lid.
Yep.
Pulled the string.
And threw me out.
Courtesy of Trae Young. Well, we're not going to go through that. Because right now, we'll get to Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks in a minute.
Nah, you know what? I'll give my guys 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Give me 2 minutes. I just want to say to the Knicks, thank you. Thank you for making my NBA season something worthwhile in a very long time. Yeah, play the violin, you bastard. My Knicks and all Knicks fans should be very proud of this team. And sooner or later, I'm going to get into a rant about Max Kellerman and his ideas of what success is.
He stinks.
But I'm not going to go there because we got too much of a show and we got too little time to be going into there. But to my Knicks, thank you very much. Hopefully next year we get to build on this. We get to maybe get some free agents, maybe a couple of acquisitions here and there, get some good key role players, and move forward.
But for right now, they push to the side. You slap that little bottom.
But
a little desi thing.
Why you got to do that though?
Slap on the bottom.
But why you got to do that
okay.
though? You see, I'm trying to tell the fans that I'm a little distraught, and here you go, just jumping all over.
You know.
He's a fucking hyena. That's what he is. He's a fucking hyena.
Yeah. It hurting right now a little bit.
Yeah, it hurt a little bit. You fucking bastard, bro.
I told you it's gonna hurt a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit.
But we gotta make happy of the other half of New York City,
which nobody cares about.
That supposedly to you guys, nobody cares about, and that's the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. All right.
The Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets. And I don't care how you slice it, Knicks fans, and everybody else in New York City who maybe don't even give a shit about basketball. Okay?
All right.
I know what you're thinking, because you're acting like you don't care, and who cares about the Brooklyn Nets and blah, blah, blah with their 3 fans. Well, guess what? Their 3 fans are happy.
Yeah.
Because their 3 stars are putting in the work.
Yep.
And they're ready to roll.
They played their game 1.
They played their game 1, and they took care of Philadelphia. Now, Philly, take it easy. I know Joel Embiid is a little hurt, a little torn meniscus, but you know what? That's blood in the water.
Absolutely.
I don't give a shit if he's hurt.
Yeah, but we ain't talking. We talking Milwaukee.
Yes, and let's get to that game. Because in reality, they had some control of that game a little bit. I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. They have some control. They got big bodies with Brook Lopez and Giannis.
And they controlled
Point to the paint was ridiculous.
Absolutely.
And then all of a sudden they decided, like, well, let's go shoot with the Brooklyn Nets now. We're going to run up and down with them. And what happened?
Yep.
Blown out of the building.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. Mr. James Harden.
James. Shut up.
My hamstring.
That's a hammy. That's a hammy. That guy is important to the team.
He was off for how long? And all of a sudden now, another hamstring injury?
Well, those things are tricky. Those things are tricky, sir. Those things are tricky. That's a major blow to them. He's not playing game 2 tonight. The game's at 7:30.
Good. I don't want to see his face.
He's out. But they had guys that stepped in. This is why you went.
Of course.
And you got.
That's an all-world roster for crying out loud.
You got Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin played a terrific game. 18 points, 14 rebounds. He looked like the guy from the Clippers in 2012.
Yeah.
He's diving for balls. He's getting jump balls. He's slipping and sliding.
Inconsistent.
He's not inconsistent.
He ain't going to do that for game 2.
Needs a better role.
He's not doing that for game 2. You know that.
We shall see.
Unless he's got a shot of HGH on them legs.
Listen,
and if he does another performance like part 2, like in game 1, I want him tested. I want him tested for performance enhancing drugs. Look, you heard it here first. You heard it here first.
What happened was he didn't want to play in goddamn Detroit. That's what happened. The stupid Pistons. Nobody cares about them.
HGH.
All right,
that's all I'm saying.
But Blake, that was a good game. And at the end of the day, Milwaukee kind of hung with them. But the problem was, which is my gripe always with Milwaukee, Giannis needs to help. And it was Middleton who had to step up. Middleton had a brutal game.
Yes.
They missed a ton of open shots.
I agree with that. But the problem also is that Giannis has not developed his shot. And that is hurting him tremendously.
Well, you're playing one way, basically. Exactly. But he's still getting his points. We can't stop him.
Right, but he needs to be able to get his points other ways as well. You can't just keep, doing your Euro step and get into the paint. If you have the ability to take that shot from a distance, it doesn't have to be a 3-point distance. No, you could be 15, 10 feet from the basket.
He can't.
And if he can't do that, that's a problem.
Until he develops one, until further notice, that's not what he's going to do.
Man.
He'll take one here and there for a 3, but that's just not his game.
I know it's not.
But if you can, nobody can guard you. You can just go to the basket at any time. That causes problems because now the defense collapse. He can pass it off to his shooters.
Right.
And the thing is, the shooters got to make the shot.
Yeah.
Make the shot.
That's all
Middleton is the guy who can drop 25, 30 points right with Giannis. And he started off a little bit shaky, and then all of a sudden just fell off the map. What happened?
I mean, it's the playoffs, man. It's the playoffs.
You can't show up game 1 and 13 points. Now, the good thing for them, there's a game 2. Yep. And all you got to do is take one. You take one, you go back to Milwaukee, and you go from there.
Yep.
But listen.
Yep.
You guys got to get going here because if you let Brooklyn now go 2-0.
No, it's over.
Without Harden.
It's over.
Now they got all the confidence in the world.
Because once they go back to Brooklyn, it's a different animal.
No, they're in Brooklyn now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they're in Brooklyn now. Right. So all they got to do is hold home court.
Yeah.
But the confidence for Milwaukee is, shit, we can't beat these guys even without Harden.
I thought Milwaukee had a better record.
Yeah, no. They're the 2 seed. Come on now.
Yeah.
You really didn't pay attention to the Brooklyn Nets, did you?
Not at all.
Now, one fucking time.
I did not care for them. Okay? I don't care
You're
about
a
their
disgrace.
stupid
You know
court.
that is your
I don't care
responsibility
about the
to
Barclays
understand
Center.
the other team's fucking, the other New York City team. That is your responsibility.
No, it's not. No,
You're
it's
not only just a fan.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm ashamed of you.
Nothing for Brooklyn at all. I'm ashamed of you.
Come on. What seed I thought I could have it. You know damn well they're the number 2 seed.
All right.
Damn well.
All right, I got you. So I embarrass you.
Yeah,
That's what it is?
you embarrass me. Yeah.
You embarrass me.
All right.
Yeah, say it again.
All right.
Say it again.
All right. I embarrass you.
Yeah.
I embarrass you.
I want to hear it again.
You embarrass me.
You know they're the 2 seed. You know it.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay?
Whatever.
Don't get a little amnesia now.
Moving on. Moving
right?
on. Sick of them.
You piss me off.
I'm sick of them.
Guys, that is the bottom line. Game 2 now. Nets, stick with your game plan. And they got guys that helped out. Besides Blake Griffin, Mike James kicked in 30 minutes, 15 points. This guy, Claxton, rebounding, helping out, picks. Get you know what Durant's gonna do, and you know what Kyrie's gonna do.
Yeah,
they're gonna do this. It's the supporting cast. You got to hold it together because now James is not gonna be in there. Harden. So
at least for the foreseeable future.
Yes,
Lord knows how his leg.
He might have to miss this series, man.
Wow,
that's gonna suck, bro.
Wow,
that's gonna suck. I feel terrible for him, man, and we're gonna know in about let me see,
20.
about another hour.
Another hour.
How they because Milwaukee has game plan for this now. Now,
of course,
you got some film, you regroup, and you do your adjustments.
Yep.
And
hard to be out there in the little sweatpants.
Yes.
On the little bike.
The beard, man. The beard. Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
That's what he's
It is what it is. Now,
crying like a little bitch.
That's okay. Well,
that's what it is.
We're gonna do a quick summary now because we got to talk about the other Eastern Conference team, the Atlanta Hawks and Philly. That was another good matchup.
Yes.
And Atlanta Hawks, boy.
And that final score was not at all telling of what that type of game was.
Ass whooping they got.
Ass whooped, bro.
Philly came back with their little fucking traps and their bullshit because they got pissed off. But that game was way out of hand.
Way out of hand.
And Atlanta took the foot off the pedal.
Yep.
This is call it what it is.
Yep.
Those guys got shooters. They can shoot you out of the gym.
1 through 4.
Bogdanovich.
1 through 4.
Hutler, whatever his fucking name is.
Herder.
And Collins.
Trey and Collins.
And these guys,
That's
boy.
4.
And Capella had his hands full with Embiid, but he's still doing his thing, clogging the paint.
But he doesn't
do what you got to do.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Let Embiid get his points. That's fine.
Yeah, because he got nobody else.
You got nobody else.
Who's going to pick up that? I mean, Seth Curry, okay.
Like, I thought the game plan for the Knicks was to, take Trae Young out of the game. But then when I realized that they got 3 other shooters besides him, I was like,
we didn't know about.
Yeah.
Nobody knew about.
I mean, we knew to a degree they were great shooters,
They were decent.
They were good shooters.
They were clutch.
But now they got that playoff confidence, man.
Wow.
I will not be surprised if Atlanta moves on. I will not be surprised.
They're hurting.
And they're hurting. And I'm even more.
That's Philly.
Yeah. Philly's hurting, and I'm even more proud of my Knicks that we got a win out of that squad because they were clearly the better squad. Clearly.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's a gentleman's sweep, but I get what you're saying.
It was not a gentleman's sweep.
It's called a gentleman's
sweep. We took a game 2. We took game 2.
Yeah, it's a gentleman. It's called a gentleman's sweep.
No,
it wasn't a full sweep.
No,
a 4-game sweep is called a gentleman's sweep.
Whatever.
They didn't smack you hard in the ass. They just patted you a little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's to say, we give you.
You're really gonna go there again?
But
you're starting. To
but you're bringing the Knicks into this again.
Right now.
You're bringing the Knicks again.
Whatever.
This is
you're
not
embarrassing.
You embarrass me.
Guess how I say.
Stop it.
Guess what I say.
All right.
No traigan los Knicks, papá. Stay on course.
All right, I probably will talk about the Knicks till next year.
That's what he does. He'll dead and he'll founder off. Yeah, but my Knicks. Los Knicks. Todos los Knicks. Ya suéltalo, Chris. Suéltalo.
I'm proud of my guys. I'm proud of my guys. Okay,
right.
I'm proud of my guys.
I'm with you.
Okay,
I'm with you.
You can't take that away from me. All right.
It's all good.
Anyways, Western Conference.
Yes, on the other side.
LeBron.
Out.
Wow.
Goodbye. I don't want to spend even another second with that. I hate the Lakers.
That was tough.
Goodbye.
That was a tough loss.
Goodbye. And now they're pissed off because the other LA team now is advanced.
First time since 2010.
Yes.
No finals with Steph or LeBron.
Goodbye.
2010.
Goodbye. Yep. Good.
Holy shit.
Good. That means the teams that are left are teams that have not won championships in almost 30 fucking years plus.
Yep.
That's going to be great.
Or haven't won at all.
Or haven't won at all, yeah. So no matter what, someone's drought is going to be over this year.
Yeah.
And that's going to be nice for their city.
And that's a good thing.
And it's a good thing. But that means, hopefully, maybe we're bringing a little balance to the league. Okay?
I'll tell you this much. The Clippers are still in it, and they play who? They play Utah, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be a tall order. But if the Clippers have a chance, if they ever had a chance, this is the year for you to have a chance.
Well, some of the guys, unless they run into Brooklyn.
If they run into Brooklyn, then it's a little different. But
the Western Conference, they're clear, but please don't sleep on Donovan Mitchell and Utah.
No, they're playing hard.
And Denver with Jokic. And I know Murray's not there, but, that fucking guy, Jokic, holy shit, man.
Oh, yeah, he's a scoring machine.
It's going to be interesting. It's wide open, and that's what you like. There's not, except for Kawhi, there's not a guy that you could say, oh, that guy's going to take over the game. This is now team basketball, NBA that you want to see. Mm-hmm. Who's going to make the mistake? Who's going to make the right adjustments? And who's the guy that's going to be clutch?
Yep.
That's not a fucking superstar like LeBron James and all the other fucking cocksuckers. I say anybody that's not named in the Brooklyn Nets. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what you got in the Western Conference now. I feel bad for Luka Doncic. The guy busted his fucking ass, for 7 games. Man. Another 46 points for him. Porzingis, you
16,
stink.
Yeah, 16, 14 points here and there. And did you hear the reports that he's complaining? He's frustrated with
about what?
About how he's being utilized for the Dallas Mavericks. Come on, man.
Just get out of here.
I mean, you got literally the Twin Towers. You got that Bolshevik that's in the center there. The guy looks like a sheep herder.
Yeah, stink.
And you're next to him, and you're
Look, just stop it. Just stop it. You had all the talent in the world. Because I actually like that lineup between I can't pronounce his name, the center that they have next to KP. That's good big bodies. That what you had to do was run a better system to get you guys open and to dominate the boys. But
the problem is Mr. Porzingis likes to be on the perimeter. Right. Get your big ass. Get your big ass in the goddamn paint. You that tall. You supposed to be in the paint.
Dumbass. You know what? Goodbye. That's why he's sitting at home. He's going to eat his popcorn and going to watch the NBA now with everybody else.
Yep, and watch Dallas get rid of his ass.
Just like me.
I won't be surprised if Mark Cuban gets rid of his ass. Yeah. Because he is not panning out.
Hey, man, you got to find the role and the coaching to handle this guy and how you're going to fit him in. That's it. Because Luka's the real deal. Yeah. And I was funny how they were comparing him and Trae Young, that they swap picks, they swap players on that draft. And they both came out winning.
Yeah.
They both came out winning.
I mean, if think about it, if you put Luka in Atlanta and then put Trae Young in Dallas.
Yeah.
They're still successful.
They're still successful, yeah.
They're still going to be successful.
They're dynamic players.
Dallas got a good squad.
Dynamic players, man. That guy Young against Philly, he was going wherever he wanted. He broke the double team when he wanted. He's got that floater on padlock right now. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And now his threes he's shooting it from the parking lot again.
Yep.
So
they're calling him the Steph Curry of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah. So Philly, I don't care if you got put Simmons on him, try to go 1-on-1, or do what you did towards the end of that game. Start trapping him a little bit more. I know you can't sustain that all game, but try to balance it out where he comes up with the ball because he likes to drag that ball without touching it to kill the clock
and it's so
not
stupid.
The shot clock. Yeah.
It's so stupid. He was being criticized for that.
But it's smart. But he's smart. He's conserving the shot clock.
It's giving him more time, but when you got a lead, you want the clock to keep going.
Yeah, no, the clock is going.
No.
Yes, the clock goes.
I mean, the shot clock. The shot clock is not going. Yeah.
So it's to their advantage.
Yeah.
So what you do is get him off that shit. You press him. Now I want to say right by the half court, but get him right there where he's got to start dribbling. Just change it up for him. You blitz him. Stay back, you come back and you blitz him. Stay back.
If I see him do that shit in front of me, bro, I'll run right up to him and kick that ball right out of his fucking hands.
Yeah, and then you get
that shit pisses me off. I hate it.
And then you get ejected.
I'll get ejected.
And you ruin the series.
That's fine. That's fine. And I'll body slam him.
And this is why you're not an NBA basketball player.
That's right. Because I'll take his ass out.
Okay.
A little ball-headed afro. Yeah. That's what I'll do.
No. That's not gonna happen, guys.
Whatever.
So, guys, that's the recap.
Yep.
Brooklyn. They're in an hour. We're gonna see the status of
and the Nuggets and the Suns right after.
And the Nuggets and the Suns right after, guys. So enjoy. This is good NBA basketball stuff. You gotta. How can I say? You gotta enjoy these moments now. You have to.
Yeah.
The stadium is rocking. These coliseums are getting packed, and the arenas are getting fuller and fuller and fuller. This is where you want to be.
Yep.
This is where you want to be. So, again. Tune in.
Oh, yeah.
Type in. Whatever it is you have to type in. Comments.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Always subscribe.
Always subscribe. Hit the goddamn button.
Hit the little bell. That way you get a notification that we're there.
And
let us know.
Hopefully we'll give you some instant reaction after the Brooklyn game. Now, if it's a blowout, you won't hear from us.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I would say.
You won't hear from me. You'll hear from him.
Maybe me.
Maybe catch us live. Maybe catch us live. But I won't be there.
Brooklyn.
I'll tell you right now. I will not waste. You see these eyes right here?
Brooklyn.
I won't waste a goddamn blink on them bastards.
Yeah.
Not one.
Hay que tirar celo.
Whatever.
The JD CeeLo podcast.
And again,
we out.
We are out of here.
Watch your mouth.